Well, good morning to you. Yeah, Friday Mutter time, absolutely marvellous. I'm very late for work. I'm not, because I've been working at home, but I had to go and get petrol for the T100. Yeah, marvellous bike. Where was I? Oh, right, so, yeah, Friday Mutter time. The weather's been glorious, hasn't it? And it's forecast to be glorious for the next fortnight that I can see round here. No rain in sight, and tomorrow is going to be even sunnier, wall-to-wall sunshine, if it happens. And occasionally the forecasters get it wrong, but more recently not so much. Anyway, so my week's been crazy. Loads of problems with cameras. Well, whether it's cameras or microphones, I'm not sure. So I've had to mess about with helmets. So I've not got my usual camera, or my usual mic, or my usual helmet. Marvellous, eh? But what I wanted to say was, before I get going with the Mutter, tomorrow I'm going to Orwell's, because I usually call in and see, and then I'm going to go for a little ride, find a cafe. And I thought, if anybody local wanted to join me, you'd be more than welcome. If you do, Orwell Motorcycles in Ipswich. If you don't know where it is, just Google it. It'll come up on SatNav. It's easy to find if you've got SatNav. It's not far from the train station. Yeah. But if you could get there for 11 or just before, we'll have a coffee and then we'll go for a little ride in the countryside. That's what I'll be doing anyway, and I suddenly thought, why not ask anybody else if they want to join us? Not masses, you know, maybe 2 or 3 people. Might be quite pleasant, having chin wag. Yeah. And like I said, the weather forecast for tomorrow is wonderful. And if anybody is interested, then I am usually riding at the weekends, and maybe we could make it once or twice a month through winter, because I know not everybody rides through winter, and those that do generally don't have mates that do. But anyway, just an idea. I'll be doing it anyway, and we'll see if it can develop into anything. Yeah. What else was I going to say? It won't be naughty boy season, so if you think he'd come in and we're going to be doing 100 miles an hour, and if Banana Man turns up, I'll tie an anchor to him. Yeah. Marvellous. Anyway, let's crack on with the Mutter. So maybe I'll see you at Orwell's tomorrow just before 11. Yeah, marvellous. Not a long ride, just a couple of hours, you know. Go find a cafe, have a natter, and some decent roads. Yeah, let's crack on with the Mutter anyway. And straight out there, of course, with Charlie. Morning, my lord. He sent us some pictures of a bike that's for sale, GPZ 550. Absolutely marvellous. Look at that, 1,500 quid. Yeah, and then Charlie messaged, he said, I didn't notice the tape on the tank. That won't bother me. Whatever's hiding underneath there can soon be rectified, I reckon. But there was also this aerial square 4. Absolutely stunning, eh? Brilliant, Charlie. Yeah. Cracking photos. Then what I get? IT. Now he's got a question for you. He asked me, he's thinking about putting gaiters on his T100, same as the T120, and he asked me what I thought. I really don't know about gaiters. I understand for them maybe to protect the forks, the chrome on the forks, but I quite like being able to see whether I've got any misting or leaks or anything like that. Let's have a look what we got here. So that's my thoughts on it, IT. I can see that they actually, aesthetically, they look quite nice, and I suppose they're easy enough just to flip up or flip down to have a look, but it's just something to do. It's up to you, is what I'd say. Then what did I get? Jeff, my mate Jeff, do you remember he was going to buy a bear? Talk about complete turnaround. Look at this. Yeah, he's gone and bought himself Harley Davidson Street Bob, is it? Oh, it's quite marvellous, but what a turnaround. Quite a difference there. Brilliant, Jeff. You're going to have some fantastic adventures on that. Then what did I get? Oh, Brian L, of course. I must have missed him because he was our crazy horse, and he sent us pictures of those two Royal Enfields. You remember there was a nitro oxide drag 650, and there was a futuristic. It is made for a film or something, so it's just standard. I reckon with that shiny, with the shiny side casing, it must be a shotgun. That's what I'm guessing, being converted into some futuristic. But what a tasty looking thing. Now, if they brought something like that, they'd enter a whole new world, wouldn't they? Yeah. Absolutely marvellous. I just felt something hit my foot then. Don't know what it was. Anyway, let's crack on with photos. KT, wonderful. He out on his Meteor at night with the courthouse all done up for Halloween. Yeah, look at that. I think he sent us a picture a couple of years ago of the courthouse. I remember saying, I wish our courthouses had as much jollity about them and beauty. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Great pictures. He also sent us some more, but I'm saving them for next week for out and about somewhere else. And that's Newark in Ohio. Then what did I get? Oh, DT. Oh, rubbing salt in the wound, of course. Yeah, he's done it on purpose. He wrote a poem. Oh, how can I do the poem? I don't think I can remember it. So what I might do is I might put it on the screen as I'm riding along now, because he sent us this picture, and there'll be a load of you on now all just mentioning W650s and W800s. Yeah, there you go. What a marvellous poem. Absolutely brilliant, DT. Thank you very much, I'm sure. Yeah. Then what did I get? Wally B. He said CX500 mashup. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Couple of CX500s. It's not one, two cracking bikes. Yeah, the custom version. Absolutely marvellous. Then what did I get? Steve H. He said, whatever you do, don't tell Didi Dave that this was me. But he sent us a video of Didi Dave's grandfather, I reckon. Yeah, there you go. I'll put that in now. So what do you reckon? Absolutely brilliant, eh? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and it wasn't Steve H, by the way. He didn't do that, Didi Dave, honestly. Then what? They get Chrissy, wonderful, out on that trophy, went to Walker's Calf, had a marvellous sandwich, well, baguette, let's be honest, and he said, oh, don't knock it till you try it. Yeah, full English breakfast in a baguette. Is that a full English or full French then? No, if it is French, it'd have a croissant stuffed in that baguette, wouldn't it? Absolutely marvellous. Then what? Steve C. He got out. You know, he's normally out and about on all sorts of things, but he's out this time on his V7, Warkworth Castle. Yeah, up in there in Northumbria. Absolutely wonderful, and a wonderful bike. Two pieces of history. Then what do we get? Oh, TCB. Do you remember his mate winced out because he's put his bike away for winter? Well, TCB got out on his Speedmaster. Haha, still going. There you go, look at that. Cracking photos. What sights. What a beautiful place to live. Absolutely marvellous. Then what do I get? Tim. He got out with his mate Phil. He said, couple of Suzukis, a brace of Suzukis, GSX-1000 and Tim on his DL800, absolutely marvellous bike. Is it North Carolina or California? I don't know. What do I know? Absolutely marvellous though. Couple of cracking bikes. Suzuki, when they get it right, they get it right. And they make those bikes for a very long time. Yeah. Then what do I get? Malcolm, absolutely wonderful. He said he went to David Silver's. He said, and it had a marvellous time. David Silver's museum. I did do a video, and I must go back and do another video, see if it's changed. But he said that he didn't realise Didi Dave had his own section. Yeah, look at that. He had his own motorbike collection there. Oh, Malcolm, you are definitely going in the book. What can I say? Then what I get? Oh, Dave B, absolutely marvellous. He said, all this glorious weather that we've been having, he said, I just had to get out on the Commando. Wouldn't we all like to get out on that Commando? What a belter. Absolutely fantastic photo, Dave. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. For last, I'm going to slip in here because a new craze started by a Mark B. You know Mark B, likes trees, likes street names. He sent us a couple of street names of old bikes. Yeah, look at that. Vincent, for one, absolutely marvellous. And Douglas, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Oh, I love it. New craze. So there you go. Street names that are named after motorbikes, or not named after motorbikes, but have the same name. Absolutely wonderful. Great photos. Look, that's it. It's a little bit short because I started off at the petrol station and I'm running late. So let's move on to Warthog. Yeah, because he sent us one. He says, I'm already in the book. He said, and I doubt very much now that I'll get a Christmas card from Didi Dave because I found him an outfit. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely marvellous. And do you know what? I don't think Dave will be offended by that because I reckon he wouldn't mind that. That looks like a lot of fun. Cheers, Mark. Absolutely brilliant. And I wonder whether Dave's got you in as Warthog or Mark. Yeah. There's a thing. Maybe you're in twice. Brilliant. Look, that's it. Like I say, if you want to join me and go for a little ride tomorrow, 11 o'clock at Orwell Motorcycles in Ipswich, and we'll go and have a cafe and a chinwag. Yeah. I'll see you then. Look, if you're out on your bike and you're not there, ride careful, stay safe, and don't forget to look after your loved ones. And I will catch you in Monday's Mutter. Yeah. Ta-ta.